Well, Don and I sure did have a fun time yesterday, both at the Tesla weekend social and down in Wilmington. But it did make for a long day, and I was to bed pretty late working on the video from yesterday. But well worth putting it together. Don and I enjoyed watching it this morning, so yeah. I'm headed into town. Joey wants me to go over to GameStop, and apparently there's some sort of a Pokemon card that you can get for a free Pokemon inside of his 3DS game. I think that's for Sun and Moon, or their Pokedex. So I did tell him I would go over there and try to pick that up. We were supposed to do that last Monday and we forgot, but I think they still have some cards. And then I'm just going to swing in Guardian Angel for a few minutes and, you know, walk around like I often do on Sunday afternoons. Had such a fun time with my kitty cat vest, autumn vest yesterday that I have on my ghost vest today. You know, it's really, Halloween will be here before we know it. We're almost, you know, halfway through October now, so got to get some enjoyment out of these vests while I can. So, yeah. Heard from the boys this morning. They're doing good. They'll be back at 5. I've kind of got an autumn meal planned for today with sweet potatoes and chicken thighs, so that'll be kind of fun to make the house smell good this afternoon. But, yeah, it's a nice day out there today. Sunny. Not too hot. It's pleasant. There, the windshield's much cleaner. I find that if I run the windshield wipers with the fluid back and forth a few times, and then I get out there with my microfiber towel, I can get it pretty good. I can't reach up high because I just can't, literally can't reach it, and I also can't reach quite in the center. Need the stool that's back up at the garage. Should have done it up there, but it's better. It's much better. Looking out over one of the ball fields here at South Park in Fuquay, you can see that we don't have a lot of fall color yet. Normally our peak week here in the Triangle area would be about the first week in November, but I have a feeling with all of the late October heat this year that that could be pushed back a week or so. Looking forward to seeing the leaves turn. Wow, because I remember the original one and playing it. So I was able to pick up 2 of the Marshadow cards. That's this one up here. And then a prior card that they had out, he had lots of extras of those, and they're good until December the 4th. So he offered me 2 of those also. I am really pleased with that GameStop location because I did not want to have to tell Joey that he missed out. And I didn't want to have to tell Johnny that they would only give me 1. So, but we go in there and talk with those guys and buy from those guys quite a good bit that they remember us. So they know, they look out for us. I was really appreciated. So leaving the Walmart parking lot, a older couple sitting in a pickup truck, a small size pickup truck, had their windows down, and the woman hollered over that I was trying to leave with my trunk open. Which I was open to the possibility, but the car didn't show that the trunk was open and there weren't any alarms, and I remembered clearly closing it before I got inside. So I said thanks and let me go check it and hop back out, and I think she thought the spoiler was the angle of the car made it look like the trunk wasn't down. But I proceeded, since she seemed so friendly, to go over and talk to them a little bit about the car, because I could tell her husband, who was a little more shy in the background, was quite interested in checking it out but didn't know what to make about it. And it was a delightful little conversation in which, of course, I spread some EV love to them. I'll go home and listen and see on the dash cam if we can hear the other woman's part of the conversation. I know we can hear mine. I'm just not sure we'll be able to hear what she said. Yeah, on that note, at the Tesla October social breakfast meeting, I was very pleased to see that there were a couple of older folks up there that were Tesla owners or considering being Tesla owners. The one gentleman, he reminded me of my father, and I'm sure Dad would be all over looking at this car if he was still around. I don't know if he would get into it or not. You know, Dad's a 6'3", real tall guy, but maybe he was a Toyota Avalon driver because of the bench seat and the comfort of getting in and out of that car. And of course he had a cane and struggled a little bit to get in and out. But yeah, it's nice to see that the message is getting out to all generations. And I guess that's why I was a little inspired to talk to this couple. I, you know, lost my dad, it's been going on 3 years now, and you know, I miss him. And when I see little things that remind me of him, of course I want to kind of hold on to that a little bit. But yeah, I enjoyed the conversation with the couple. I'm thinking I should tease Michelle about this mermaid skirt. It's pretty out there. Well, I didn't find too much today. One little small bag, an item for Michelle that I'm not gonna put on the video. And you know, but I had a really good time looking. They were busy today, and that's awesome news. Yeah, like to see them busy in there. All right, this is real love. I come home realizing that my pina colada mix is going to be rock solid for hours with me trying to defrost it because I've left it in the freezer and not prepared well. And my sweetheart, he had it out on the counter and then he put it back in the refrigerator, and it's just the right temperature for me to mix it up the way I want. So yeah, I'd say that's real thoughtfulness and consideration there. I'm quite pleased. Donnie, you did awesome. See, he's even good in the kitchen. I got a little behind on getting my chicken dish in the oven tonight, so I'm on the stove part and Donnie's on the chopping up part.
Yep, she was messing
I'd
up.
say it turned out pretty yummy. Chicken thighs, Brussels sprouts, sweet potato, Granny Smith apple, and a little bit of onion.